here's the deal. We started out playing quarter notes, 4 to a measure. Then we filled in the space in between the numbers and added the ands, and that made eighth notes. Now what we're going to do is fill up even more space. We're going to put new hits in between all those eighth notes. We're cramming more and more notes into the same amount of space. The space between the number and the and is called the E. Between the and the next number is called the So if you count 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, you count 16 things, and those are 16th notes. 16 of them in one measure. And they have 2 bars on top of the notes, not just 1 bar like eighth notes. First thing, let's play beat 2, but count the E's and the U's. We're going to be playing eighth notes, but counting 16th notes. Play it and count out loud in time. We've now entered the world of 16th notes, and you're now going to be able to make beats that sound a lot more complicated. In this lesson, we're going to add 16th notes just in the bass drum. Take a look at the first beat. We're going to just play the part that's and 2 E. 4 counts, right? And 2 E. Most things in music happen in groups of 4, right? Right. So just play that little chunk and count out loud. On the page, see how the bass drum is in between the hi-hats? It's because it really is. I ain't lying. I wouldn't lie to you. You can think of it however you want. You can say to yourself, right hand, foot, both hands, wait. Right hand, foot, both hands, wait. But just make sure you're playing it smooth and keeping your eyes on the music. Now we're going to jump into the entire beat. First thing, when you get to and a 2E, you're going to play it exactly like you just did. Second thing, notice that the first half of the beat and the second half of the beat are the same. Let's take it super slow and really try to count out loud while you're playing. Guaranteed it's going to help. Change it up a little bit here, so the only 16th note is at the beginning of the measure, and there are also basses on the and a 2 and a 3, but those are eighth notes. Now move the 16th note to the second half of the measure. So we've learned what it's like to play bass drums on the U's. Now let's play them on the E's. So now instead of the bass drum coming right before the snare, they're going to come right after the snare. Take a look at 2 E and a of the next beat. Let's work on that little chunk. Now play the whole beat. Remember, when you get to 2 E and a, play it exactly like you just did. Now just hit the E of 2 and give the beat a little bit more space. Move that E to the E of 4 at the end of the measure. For this last beat, we're going to put bass drums before and after the snare. Check out and a 4E and practice that before you get into the whole beat. Keep playing these beats until it's no problem to drop 16th notes into the bass drum. It always helps my students when they count out loud while they play. No one likes doing it, but it really does help to learn these beats a lot faster. So count 1 E and a 2 E and the rest of the 16th notes while you play.